Y'all, can I tell you how, like, I'm just sitting here, like, thinking about where I was, like, 6 years ago. Like, I was literally brokenhearted. That is how my singleness journey started. I was in the bathroom at my job on the floor crying because I did not know what to do. And I knew that I needed something and someone, and no one human was going to be able to help me. Like, I was literally at my wits' end, and I was ready to give up everything that I had, my apartment, my job, everything, and just go ghost. Like, that is where I was at mentally. And I never forget, like, I just felt so hurt. And I just, for me, just thinking about how I felt that time, and I've been, I feel like I've been brokenhearted in my life a few times, and not just from relationships, not just from, guys that I've dealt with, but also from like family and friends. Like, that, those are considered broken hearts too. Like, I've been brokenhearted, and I remember I used to always say to the Lord, like, God, why did you make my heart like this? Like, why did you make me like this? Because I was like always so loving and so caring and so compassionate and so forgiving. And it just felt like I would always get hurt, especially by the people that was closest to me. And I never forget, like, as I once, that happened to me 6 years ago, and I was like, you know what, God, I'm just gonna focus on me and you, my relationship with you. I'm gonna really allow you to do whatever you need to do inside of my heart. When I started to like really focus on him, I started to see why he needed my heart to be that way. And at that point, years ago, when I was brokenhearted, of course, it didn't feel well. And I was thinking about all of the times that having a good heart got me, which I felt got me into trouble or got me hurt. But it wasn't until years later to where I started to see my heart was supposed to be this way. It was supposed to be forgiving. It was supposed to be compassionate. It was supposed to be loving and caring and kind. And I'm trying not to cry because I just got a letter, a card in the mail from one of the dental hygienists at my dentist, just telling me how much she appreciates me. And it's like things like that that just make me appreciate how God made my heart. You don't understand how many times my heart was broken, and how many times I wanted to be mean and rude, and I wanted to close it off to people. But I just, something would always tell me, no, Annette, you have to love, you have to push through, you have to love. And I would always think about it in a way like, people hurt people hurt people. And I'm not giving any excuses or anything, but I just know for me, like, I just always felt like the Lord built me this way for a reason. He gave me this kind of heart. And so when I do receive, messages, and, I end up having people throughout my life who still check up on me, people who will drop everything to help me. You don't understand. Like, it means so much to me. It means so much. And I thought about the scripture, um, the scripture, Psalms 34 and 18, where it says, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescued those whose spirits are crushed. When I tell you, there were so many times that my spirit was crushed, to the point where I thought I wasn't going to get over it. When you have a broken heart, sometimes you feel like this is the end, and, it hurts bad. But I'm here. And I don't regret it. I'm so grateful for how the Lord has made me, and I'm so grateful for how much He has healed my heart and allowed for me to let go of all of the brokenness inside of my heart so that I can still love and I can still forgive and I can still be understanding and still be compassionate enough so that I can receive messages like that and receive blessings like that. And I can encourage other people who have broken hearts or who has been hurt that it will get better. It feels horrible right now, but it will get better, you know? And that is one of the things that I always say, that you never know. Like, everyone is dealing with bruises and scars on their heart, and you just never know. And it's not just from romantic relationships. It's from family. You got a broken heart from a mother or your father or your uncle or your cousin or your brother or a best friend. Like, those are also causes for broken hearts as well. So, I mean, the main thing for this is I just want to encourage anyone who feels like they have a good heart and it's not getting them anywhere, or it's like their downfall, or it's a negative thing to have a good heart. No, trust me, the Lord He set your heart up that way for a reason, because He's going to use you and do great things with your heart and with you. So, be encouraged. Take care.